Hello everyone, here is my old pads and now it's time them to go. Goodbye. Okay, let's rewind a little bit back. Why I wanted to change these away? Number one reason is that they are quite heavy. I have been using these pads for 4 seasons now, and the model of these is probably 6 or 7 years old, and the pads have gone forward quite much since that, and I think the most development has happened in the weight. So number one reason why I want to change is that newer pads are much more lighter. The second reason is that of course these are old, so they have lost a little bit of their form. And number three is that these have had to be fixed quite many times. The straps have been fixed and so on. So they have been needing a lot of fixing lately. But the most important reason for the change is the weight. And why I want to get the new pads now. Basically now in spring is the best time to get new pads. First of all, the shops are selling them a little bit cheaper price, so you can get good discounts. And the pads, they are very expensive purchases, so it's good that you can get some kind of discount. Of course my pads will be paid by the team, but still I don't want to cost them extra costs. And the second reason to buy them now is that you have enough time to get used to them before the next season starts. And the first thing I did before getting the new pads was, of course, I started to look what pads there are available. And I think the best place in Finland for that is Hokibase. So I scrolled their internet pages and looked at what options they have in their online shop. Basically they have all the brands available, and all the brands have many different options. So it's basically very hard to choose pads only by scrolling the internet. Last 4 years I've been using these CCM pads, but I don't have any commercial collaboration with CCM, so there's basically no reason why I would choose CCM again. Before these I had pads from Bauer, and before that I had pads from Kosa. Basically every time I have changed pads, I have changed also the brand of the pads. Initially my thought was that the new pads, they could be CCM, or they could be Bauer, or they could be Warrior. I've noticed that in last few seasons basically most of the goalkeepers that get new pads get Warrior pads, and that means that the majority can't be wrong. After scrolling the pages of Hokibase, I wanted to go and see them at the shop. First I called them that do they have all the brands available in Vantaa shop, because it's like 50 or 60 kilometers from Porvoo to that shop, and I don't want to drive there in vain. And they said that yes, we have all the brands available, and my size is 34 inches, and that means the size of the pads, of course, and that's the most common size of the pads, which means that there is a lot of options in the shop for me. So let's see how it went in Hockey Base. First of all, there was basically nobody else in the shop, so I got good service. There were lots of options, and I talked to the salesperson that I have been using CCM, and now my number one reason for change is the weight of the pads. And he said that yeah, basically all the new pads, they are very light, so basically I can't go wrong whether what pads I choose. At first I saw these Warrior pads and I wanted to test them immediately, and obviously the difficulty choosing pads is that you can't try them on ice. You can only try them at shop with your skates or the skates of the shop, so it's not so easy to choose the right option. But immediately when I put the Warriors on, they felt very light compared to my old ones. And then I also wanted to test some power pads. They felt okay, but not that good compared to the Warrior. They were not sitting on my leg so well than the Warriors. And in the end it was quite easy decision that these Warriors, they are the best. They felt really good, and also the price were not too high, and they are really light, and the majority of bandy goalkeepers nowadays seems to be using them. My first idea when I went to the shop was just to see what's there available and try the different pads, but the Warrior pads, they were just so good that then I decided that why should I go home and think about it and then come back later to get them. And I decided that let's take them now, and I was very happy with the decision and walked out of the store as a happy man. So here they are, my new Warrior pads. I guess I'm now the Warrior. The model of these pads is Warrior R GT2 Pro, and I've seen many using this exact GT2 model, for example Andreas Bergvall and other bandy goalkeepers also. So probably this is a very good option. And the number one reason for the change was the weight of the pads, and now it's time to put them on a scale and see what's the weight difference. 2.8 kilos. 2.0 kilos. Okay, 2.8 kilos versus 2 kilos. That's an enormous amount of weight difference. Almost 1 kilo and like 1/3 of the weight. That's crazy. Imagine how good I will be next season when my legs move 1/3 quicker. Okay, let's see the pads more closely. I'm very happy with the thing that you have many different options with these new pads. For example, these strings that are tied to the skate. You can place them here or here or here. Basically there are many options with that. And then the strap here that can be tied from beneath your skate, or then you can take it out here and put it under your skate. So there is two different options with that. Then the basic straps are very simple. This goes just here, but then the second one you can use it here or to the other side of the knee here. Okay, then let's put them on. First the pants, of course. And first we could try so that the new Warrior pad goes to my right leg and the old CCM pad goes to my left leg. So we can compare them. With the new Warrior pads I got these Warrior extra knee protection. I already have these old ones which are from Bauer. I've been using them 2 seasons now. Been very satisfied with these. Let's see which ones I will start using. Of course the Warriors are designed specifically for the Warrior pads, so probably I will try these at first. So the strap here, that can be put like behind your skate here, or then you could put it under your skate. And I think this here can be used like this. So then it stays on the right place. Like this. And this strap here, it can be put over the knee or then under the knee. So it's really good that there's 2 different options for that. In old CCM there's only basically this option. So here they are, and as you can see, the new Warrior pads, they come exactly to the same level as the previous CCM pads. They are a little bit higher from the skate because the CCM goes a little bit too much, even over the skate, than the Warrior. But I'm actually happier that it's like this. And it really, I can really feel the difference of 800 grams. The right leg feels like I don't have anything there. Okay, then let's put the Warrior pad also to here. So at least now I am very satisfied with these. Obviously the reason number 1 that the weight would be less with the new ones was very highly exceeded, almost 1 kilo less. per pad. That's an enormous amount of weight. Now I just have to wait for the ice trainings to start. Can't really wait for that. I think some of you might have noticed that what was the actual reason I chose these pads. You know that my team, Achilles, their team colors are white, black and green. So basically immediately when I saw this in Hokibase, I knew that okay, I need to take these. Hey, but thanks for watching. If you have any questions, then write in the comments. I will try to answer them best as possible. I will now enjoy my afternoon tea with the pads. Might probably sleep with them also next night. Tonni noin. Tonni. Tonni. Tuonne noin.